Hi guys, welcome to another market analysis video. Today we'll discuss some stocks which are good for positional and we'll also do a short index analysis. So starting with Nifty, we got a good closing above the 200 DMA on Friday and the 200 DMA is placed at 17,000 levels. So if we retest these levels, then we can again go long over here at 17,000 and we can keep a stop loss below the 200 DMA on a closing basis. And according to SGX Nifty, we are opening with a gap. So if we open with a gap and continue to head higher, then it's okay. But if we retest these levels, then we can add longs over here. So that was with Nifty. Then the first stock is Reliance. If you see the weekly time frame of Reliance, see we got a good breakout above the 22902 around 2300 levels in August, and again we have retested those levels. And currently, Reliance gave a trend line breakout with good volumes, like that is obvious, but and we have good green candles over here, so we can accumulate Reliance for long term with a stop loss. Actually, we don't need a stop loss. If Reliance comes again at 2230 levels, then we can add Reliance again. And if it crosses yesterday's high, which is at 2497, or like around 2500, then we can again go long in Reliance. So that was the first stock. Next is SBI cards. See, again, if we look at the weekly time frame, see, I'll give stocks which are good for positional, so the time frame would be daily and weekly, and the stop losses also would be big, and the targets would also be big. So if we check the SBI cards, if plot Feb extension, Feb retracement from here, then it took support from 61.8 levels, which is considered as a very good support, and we have a good bullish engulfing pattern in SBI cards. So again, we can go long in SBI cards with a stop loss below these levels, around 700 levels on a closing basis, and the target would be like 1200 levels. So that was the second stock. Next is LNT. Okay. See, again on a weekly time frame, LNT gave a breakout of inverted head and shoulder pattern, and currently it also retested those levels, and it gave kind of a morning star pattern, and there was a support of 50 EMA on a weekly time frame, which is considered a very good support. So again, we can go long in LNT. If it retests these levels like around 1600, then we can add LNT, and with a target of around like again the new all-time high if Nifty does well. Then the next stock is McDowell's. Okay. So again, if we see the weekly time frame, it was struggling to go above 800 levels. See the first, second, third, and fourth time it broke out, and again similarly like LNT, it retested those levels, and like in Reliance as well, it has given a trend line breakout with good volumes, and its RSI is 58. See, actually I used 20 period RSI. If we check the 14 period, yeah, as soon as the RSI crosses 60, it would be super bullish. Again, if it comes to 800 levels, you can add McDowell's, and it already has given a breakout. So if it crosses yesterday's high, like previous day's high, then you can go long in McDowell's as well, and the target would be a new all-time high. Then the next stock is uh, Poonawalla FinCorp. See, if we look at the daily time frame, see, again there is a moving average convergence, like a moving average crossover, and again you can see a trend line breakout in Poonawalla. This breakout. See, there is also a double bottom over here, and if you plot the Fib levels, if you can get something, then okay, it has taken a support from 50%. So you can also go long in Poonawalla FinCorp. Again, this is a good risk reward trade. The stop loss should be below these 229 levels, and the target would be around 3000, which was the previous recent high. Then next stock is yeah. I also had to check the Fib for McDowell's. See, if we plot the Fib for McDowell's, it took us a pivot exact at the 50% retracement. So that was also a good point. Then ABFRL. See, there's also, if we plot the fib extension from around here, see, similar like Poonawalla FinCorp, again kind of a double bottom, and it also has a major support over here. If you see, if you make a channel horizontal, then we can add, this is kind of a high beta stock, so if it crosses previous day's high, then we can go long, or if it comes here, then we can add with a stop loss below the 200 DMA on a closing basis. And the last stock we have is Brigade. Brigade is also a high beta stock, and yes, this was in a horizontal consolidation. It still is, and if it breaks this level on Monday or Tuesday or in next week, whenever, then you can go long in Brigade with a closing basis stop loss below this level. And we also have an option strategy for escorts, because escorts is in a tight range. So people who trade in options, they can deploy a short iron fly, and there is no need for short stop loss, because he already would be hedged in a short iron fly, because this is in a very tight range. If it gives a breakout above this level or a breakdown below this level, then you can change or you can adjust accordingly. But currently you can deploy a short iron fly at 1850 with hedges of whatever the premiums would be and the range of that premiums, so you can deploy hedges over there. So yeah, that was the video, and I hope you liked the video and the analysis. Thank you.